This is a picture of the barn after we put the sill in. But we had to jack up this side of the building 5 inches and take out the old rotten sill and put a new sill in. And this is about us putting in half the sill, taking out that damn tree stump right there and putting in half a sill at a time because we've decided that reason for a reason. But this video is a bunch of clips of me and Pete fucking doing the hard work.
Can't wait for Yaglou to get here to get working on this. I mean, he just takes all the stress out of my life, and I'm just gonna be so happy when he gets here. And you can see right here, that little line, board and batten, goes downhill from there to there. So we're gonna jack this building up. We're gonna slip this old 200-year-old beam into place. So the other day we set up this transit and we measured off each of these posts from way up there. We put these knee braces in, you know, temporary, to make this place doesn't rack. We found out that from that corner down to that corner it drops 5 inches. The major part of this barn restoration, which is jacking this side up about 5 inches. Those are all Pete's jacks there. These are all mine. There's Yaglou's name. He writes his name on everything, so I write not Yaglou on all my tools. Oh, we got some small jacks there. Didn't even realize we had those. Tie beams here, and we're gonna do it like this. We're gonna have every one of these tie beams, 1, 2, 3, 4, and over there 5, and we're gonna do them all simultaneously. Put that one in. What you gotta worry about is these posts here are tied into this tie beam here with that peg and that peg, and they look like this. They're made out of ironwood for the most part, and they're always 8-sided if you notice, for shrinkage and being a good fit. They're always 8-sided in any old beam and post and beam. Those would hold the weight of this when we jack it up with the screw jacks all along here, and that it could do it because that stuff's made out of ironwood, but I'm not taking the chance. So we went up above here and put blocking up, so when we jack this up, it has something else to push up against. I'll show you right now. So this is the side that we're gotta go up 5 inches from this side over here. This side, this corner especially, is 5 inches higher than that corner. So downstairs we're gonna jack off the tie beams that come this way. So what I did was, so those wooden pegs don't get too much stress, I put blocking here, here, all along here that we're gonna have jacks and posts pushing up against this whole barn, bringing it up. So what I did was, I took a timber lock and went down straight, so that would pressure this down to press against this, and then I put 3 more timber locks in. So this is like super solid. And so when we're pressing up against it, it won't just rely on those 2 pegs that were downstairs that were tying this tie beam in. So that's the way we're doing it. And Pete just called me, and I'm pretty excited because he sounded great. He's on his way. It's like 7 o'clock in the morning, and he's gonna come here and pop out of his car like a Pop-Tart, because I could tell by the voice he stayed in last night. Everything's good. And we're starting to dig behind to start a foundation right along here. I don't know if you can see it. Right along all the way, and then we're getting closer to put the sill in. These to and from jacks or push and pull jacks. You got little turnbuckles, and they just turn, and you can spread them.
I'm looking at the numbers that we got. Which means that corner wants to go up 5 1/8 inches.
This is a major decision. He wants to cut this, and you're a little nervous. Why?
How you going to that much of a building if we don't have
Huh?
to. I don't like to hang that much of a building if we don't have to.
So we're gonna lap join it.
Way more hanging than we do touching.
We're gonna lap join it right in the middle.
Well,
I don't want to, but it might be the choice. He thinks I'll be too old in 20 years to do this again, because now he's telling me that we gotta reset these back further. You know how much work that is we just did?
Well, come and look at
Huh?
it. Come look at it from upstairs and you'll see why.
Oh!
We want those stones centered under the beam for maximum weight dispersal. You know what I mean, man?
On it. Okay, 100 years is gonna go like that. So that's what he's worried about, that beam.
Center.
And the center is gonna be good.
It'll stay center.
I don't know, Pete. I don't know.
It's gonna cost us 2 hours.
So the string line is there. It's pretty good against those posts. Pete says though, once we get the jacks out, we gotta slip this sill in quick, because the inside posts are what, Pete? Double the length if they break, because there's a shitty concrete with fluff underneath it. So if one goes,
reaction, it'll instantly triple the load of the two right next to it.
yeah. So we gotta do it.
Stay down here.
We're jacking and weaving, as Pete would say. We cranked the ones outside down loose inside, and so we got to keep them nice and tight. So I got one jack wrench. We're turning all these a little bit at a time, and we've already brought it up about an inch. We humped this baby over. I lifted it with one arm. Got up there, just
Like
kidding.
it was nothing.
Like it was nothing, like it was butter. And he's greasing up the jack, not with the paintbrush that I had all ready for him. He did it his own way. It would have been done by now if it was paintbrush.
Yeah, but this goes all the way in.
Yeah. So we're jacking this place up now.
We're just trying to take the weight off of that last footer before we really start pushing it.
Taking a weight off the last footer before we really start pushing it. Pete likes using these trumpet bass versus the hydraulic because they weep overnight.
Hydraulic, you can't feel how much you're pushing. Screw jacks, you know how much you're pushing, you can feel it much better. Fine guys with circular saws. Dangerous, but I'm all right. That's all we're getting.
I couldn't do it. Pete goes in there and just hammers it away. Thought I was strong. These muscles, just not. And that post right there is going to be on top of that where his arm is. So he's showing off and telling me, little man, below we're pressing it down, and Pete just called it a rock. He could have got fired for that. It's a stone. He's doing it by feel.
That's true.
Is it going up at all?
Oh yeah. Well, I'm taking half a turn every jack. Get a little tight.
That one's pretty tight, looks like. Nope. You're doing it by feel. When you feel the tension, you're done. Nope, wrong. Yep. I'm telling him what to do.
Oh, there's no weight at all on this guy.
No?
No weight at all.
So it went up, what, a eighth of an inch?
I'm probably not putting much weight in this one either. Oh, there
Should
is.
have kicked out.
Yeah, that one may kick out right now.
That wasn't as loose, was it? How about this one, Pete? But the other one was who? Geronimo?
Geronimo, Sitting Bull, all the Native Americans.
That's the original Homeland Security, Pete says. We're dead nuts.
Yep.
But what's dead nuts mean, Pete?
That means we're dead on.
Dead on. Fourth jump so far. We're jumping from all these. Keep turning them up, turning them up. We've come up, what, 2 inches, Pete? And we keep coming in here. We got to replace this one because tipping the screw jack, and that's not good. You see it right there. So he's down there doing it. Right here. Now he's going to come in. So then all these should be a little loose. Or a lot loose. So we're looking for failure. Fruit of the Loom might want to sponsor you, Pete. So we have all this blacking, pieces of wood, and we'll need this, something fierce.
And when it starts going up, we'll shim under it with whatever we got to get it up.
Right now?
I'm just gonna make sure they're tight, and then I'm gonna let all these down and we're gonna take them all out. So this whole end of the barn is gonna be
All right, it's happening.
hanging free.
Jacking and weaving. 5th jump now. You tell me what to do. I'm
Here.
just.
I'll lift this up. You slide that 2x in there. I just want to get it as close as we can before we take everything out. Oh! No! Come on! Hammer.
Be careful. See if that falls. No! Yes, perfect. So then we're gonna push this in with our feet.
Yep.
Little foot. Too much on my side.
It's okay.
I liking this, man.
This is the danger part. We'll take out the third post in a row.
Why is that?
Plus, you got nothing holding it up.
Huh?
Because this barn has nothing holding it up right now.
Yeah, the inside. So, but the inside's all holding this up, right?
Yeah, on shoddy concrete. So I don't trust as far as I can throw, as far as it being safe enough to hold the load. So, as soon as this jack comes out of here, we're slamming this thing up and blocking it up just as fast and furiously as we can. Here we have it, ladies and gentlemen. You want to make sure that punch under the post.
We're not gonna put it up too much from here, maybe 1.5 inches.
Don't know, really. Find out as soon as you shoot it.
So he's gonna put a lot of weight right there. He's gonna put it tight as a something, he says. Tight as a bullfrog's butt in springtime. That's water tight. Keep doing this and keeping the weight on it. Because every time he does it, kind of
mid-wall.
we're kind of in. We're gonna go inside and do the push-pull jacks. They're the ones that go to the angle to the tie beam. And we're gonna pull it up a little, pull it in.
We're just gonna make sure these are all plumb. So, you know, we may have to pull them in, we may have to push them out. That actually could come in a little bit.
That much is
This one wants to go out a lot.
out.
Yeah.
But there's not much ledge up there on that tenon or that.
Dead nuts.
This means it's even.